It was the first of many LEGO games within the DC franchise to come, and it's still not just one of my favorite LEGO games, but one of my favorite Batman related games, and it holds a special place in my heart, as well as the hearts of many others who are longtime LEGO fans and especially longtime Batman and DC Universe fans. This is part one of the LEGO Batman Retrospective.
You want a piece of him? Get in line. Lego Batman, the video game, coming fall 2008.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's your boy, JCG, with LEGO Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, coming very soon later this year. I thought to myself, we need to take a look back at the previous LEGO Batman titles, and talk about what made them fun, what they may have lacked or got wrong, and ultimately, what were some great and memorable moments within those games for folks like me, who grew up with LEGO, and Batman, as well as other DC-related media. Consider this the road to Legacy of the Dark Knight. We're going to talk about all the LEGO DC games leading up to the newest LEGO Batman in late May of this year. And, of course, we have to begin with the game that started it all, LEGO Batman from 2008. So, just so we're clear, not this video, nor any of the future retrospective videos for this series, are going to be review videos. This is not a review of LEGO Batman 1. Rather, this is me talking about the fond memories I have of this game, and what I personally believe made it a fun game. To start off, let's begin with what I, and I believe most people who played this game, remember the most about it. The music. Now, for the sake of not getting copyright claimed, I'm not going to actually play any of the game's soundtrack. It's Warner Brothers. They wouldn't let me upload a trailer reaction to one of their own movies without it being claimed for copyright. Even though a bunch of other YouTube channels do the same thing and nothing happens. But, regardless, the music in LEGO Batman 1 is iconic. Why is it iconic? Because it's literally the soundtrack from the very first theatrical Batman movie from 1989, starring Michael Keaton. It was a fantastic soundtrack then, and it's still a great soundtrack today. The music from that movie was utilized for this game, and it fits perfectly. Whether it was the main theme from the menu when you first load up the game, to the background music you would hear in levels like the Joker's Carnival, or the Cathedral level that was the finale of The Joker's Return. Safe to say, this game's music is the most defining part about this game, as it has been engraved into the young minds of Batman fans ever since. Let's talk about the gameplay for a minute, because while there isn't much to say on the gameplay of LEGO Batman 1, mainly because a majority of LEGO games around this time kind of played the same, there were some notable things about this game that stood out to fans like me. For starters, the two main heroes, Batman and Robin, went through each level utilizing various different suits. Each suit came with a specific ability or gadget that can be used to glide across a rooftop, hack a particular device, place a bomb on a piece of metal and detonate it, walk across a magnetic wall, or even use a special gun that can create a sonic sound blast that can shatter glass walls. These suits were both callbacks to the idea of the dynamic duo using various outfits and gadgets for different situations, as well as offering fun gameplay techniques that would allow the player to swap out a particular ability for another. While the heroes could all swap into different outfits, the villains didn't need special suits to perform certain abilities. Most villains had superpowers or unique traits that helped them solve puzzles and make their way through levels. Characters like Bane, Mr. Freeze, and Killer Croc were super strong and could move heavy objects or break down walls. Riddler and Mad Hatter could mind control enemies. Harley Quinn and Catwoman were super agile and could jump high. Poison Ivy can obviously do things involving plants, and she, along with characters like Two-Face, were completely immune to toxic areas. It's little things like these that may seem simple on the surface, but made young gamers and fans of Batman like me at the time appreciate the effort to make playing each character feel like they had something special to them. And finally, there was the story mode. Unlike the other games we're gonna eventually cover in this series, there isn't really much about the story that's worth delving into. I mean, after all, it's a very basic, easy to understand plot for a family-friendly game aimed specifically at children. Batman and Robin are on a mission to catch all their greatest enemies, who have escaped from Arkham Asylum. There's 3 chapters each in both the hero and villain modes, and each chapter covers a specific villain group. The Riddler's team, the Penguin's crew, and the Joker's gang. Honestly, what else is there to say? It's a simple story. Go through all the levels in each chapter and defeat each villain group. Like I mentioned before, however, you don't just get to play as the Caped Crusader and the Boy Wonder. You also get to cross over to the dark side and play as the various bad guys and bad gals in Batman's Rogues Gallery. That, in my opinion, will have to be the second most memorable thing about this game, next to the music. You got to play as the villains in their own levels. Play the game from their perspective. It's the same story, but instead of going through it as Batman and Robin, you can go through it as Riddler, Two-Face, Penguin, Catwoman, Killer Croc, Joker, Harley, Scarecrow, and so many more. Me personally, I loved playing my most favorite villain, Mr. Freeze. He had a great classic design in LEGO Batman 1, and he was my most played character in free play next to Nightwing. It was cool because up until LEGO DC Villains, a game we will cover later on by the way, no other LEGO Batman game lets us play levels specifically tailor-made for the supervillains. So playing through villain levels was always a fun time. There were also some vehicle sections in both the hero and villain modes, but those really aren't worth talking about that much because the only one I really liked was the Batmobile level, and that's pretty much it.
LEGO Batman, the video game, much like some other LEGO games I could list off, will always have a special place in my heart. I won't lie, folks. I actually played this game 3 times in my life. 2 times on regular consoles, the Wii and Xbox 360. I actually beat the game 100% on the 360 version. And for all my real ones out there, if you played this game, maybe even some other LEGO games on the Nintendo Wii, y'all remember that glitch or whatever, where the Wii would essentially crash, freeze up, and then it would make this weird noise?
You may win this time. Chia Kazing!
And, believe it or not, I actually played the Nintendo DS version too. In fact, I played the DS version before I played the other console versions of LEGO Batman 1. Definitely a core memory if you ask me. Also, the Nintendo DS version did have a few other extras that the other console versions didn't have. LEGO Batman was the beginning of many LEGO superhero games to come. TT Games, the developers, struck gold and made so many childhoods fun when this game first came out. From the amazing use of the 1989 movie soundtrack to the playable missions to the goofy, simplistic story, this was only the beginning of LEGO Batman's many adventures to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of part 1 to the LEGO Batman video game retrospective. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video today. If you are already a subscriber to JCG's Lounge, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We're going to have more talks about games just like this. Obviously, we're going to continue this retrospective series, and we're going to cover other video games as well as movies and many more geek related things like TV shows and maybe even some comics here and there. And yeah, stay tuned for part 2 because I intend on having that video out hopefully middle of next month, maybe the end of next month. But yeah, this is the road to LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, and I appreciate you for stopping by and watching this video. And before you go, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, tell me down below what fond memories, what great childhood memories do you have of LEGO Batman from 2008 if you played the game when you were that young. And yeah, like I said, subscribe to join the lounge for more content just like this. Alright folks, this is your boy JCG. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. I will see you later. Stay tuned for part 2. Deuces.